are back for very lucky. I don't know why everybody says 13 is unlucky, but we're going to make it a lucky week 13 in the NFL. This is the Money Talk Show. I am Jason Mezrahi, and I'm paired with the one and only David Meltzer, who's in sunny California, but rocking a hoodie. I had to ask him why you're rocking a hoodie if it's so sunny on Cali all the time. But we got a nice slate to talk about. But, David, I'll put you on the spot right now, man. You're in your walk-in closet, man. This is Money Talks. I want to get a closet like that one of these days. So hit us with a quick money nugget. How can somebody, go out about their day and make it to the place where you can have a beautiful walk-in closet like you got right now, man? Let's put you on the spot.
Yeah, this is a multi-purpose closet. It's a studio. It's all types of things going on in here, and it is actually could be even a small bedroom. But more importantly, it's adherence. See, a lot of people don't understand the glue which puts together the consistent, persistent behavior, the compound interest, the accelerated growth. That is that which allows good behavior and bad behavior to aggregate, but also allows money to aggregate. Einstein created the rule of 72 that said, if you get 1% better every day, it's 72 segments of doing that until what you have doubles. And adherence is the key. Adherence has two components. One is to simply remember what you said you're going to do, and two, do it. And so if you can have adherence into your life to the good behaviors, the discipline in fantasy, the discipline in gambling, the discipline in investing or prospecting, understanding adherence is the key to money talk.
No, I appreciate that. I remember you telling me in one of your speeches, and you kind of put it in a different way, and you said, if you ever had to go back at day one and write down all the things it would have took for you to get where you're at now, nobody would do it. Even me, a younger version, hope to be one day David Meltzer, only like 5 years into this win daily sharp, progress. There's been so many ups and downs, and everybody sees like the glamours and glitz of running your own company or being really successful at sports betting. They don't see the losses. They don't see the hard times, the stress. And there's so much that goes into that
I got to add this, man, because I was with an incredible entrepreneur, 3 unicorns, 8 startups, multi-billionaire, not millionaire, multi-billionaire, Alex Machinsky. He's the CEO of Celsius Network, the unbank, right? $30 billion company. Yeah. And Alex, I'm in Vegas with him doing Ask Me Anything, which I volunteer to go do. And it's Friday night, 7:30. He has 6 kids in New York. His wife's in New York. He's a multi-billionaire, and he's standing on a bar, sweating and just answering questions so people that can get educated and helping other people. And so it's not just getting there. It's when you're there, sticking to the same exact being of service and of value. That's what it takes to be a winner. And yes, I'm sure that even if he had to connect the dots backwards, he'd question whether he wanted to do it again.
Yeah, so we never want to retire. Like you always told me, you want to repurpose, your passion. And that's why with what we do, I love what I do, sports betting, fantasy, running businesses. So they all go hand in hand, and competitiveness and, just trying to learn and get better every day. So let's get into these games right now, man. There's some good games on the slate, and, we want to make some money in week 13. The first game, you said it a couple weeks ago, the best winless team ever, the Lions. They're going to lose again. And I think the Vikings are creeping up on people. I think they're a really good team. They're probably the best 500 team in the league right now. So we like the Vikings over the Lions here. What's your thoughts about Kirk Cousins and the boys going into Detroit and covering the 7 points here?
Gosh, they match this line really well. And so these are the ones that you don't want to dive in deep. You got to go with your own intuition. I would take Lions and the points. I'd feel more comfortable at 7.5. But, they're a lot better than they seem. The Vikings are on the road. They're sitting there at home on a Sunday waiting for their first win. This is the week that they might actually, play really, really tough and only lose by 1 point.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna take another bet against you. I'm gonna stay with the Vikings. I think the Vikings are in a good spot here. All right, I'm not going to take your money on that one. So let's find another game up here that I can take your money on. I don't think I can do it on this one. I think we're both going to be on the same side here. Your Chargers, man. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's right when they're right and what's wrong when they're wrong. But 3.5, I'll take a chance on Herbert and the boys. What's going on with this team, man? Why haven't they reached that great level? Why are they just lingering in that good to okay, mediocre, not great yet? Herbert and the Chargers.
Well, last week they had a key injury on the offensive line, and that number 68, that tackle did an awful job, and it cost them almost every single important play, whether it was a penalty or missing his assignment. Look, you have a young quarterback with a lot of talent, and when things get tough, he overthrows the ball a little bit, like the Eckler pick was caused by a little bit too excitement. They were in that game, but they got beat, and you'll see. I don't think they're the Super Bowl team this year. I still think they'll make the playoffs, and they might be one and done unless they somehow put together, all the talent that they have. That defense is starting to mature.
Well, I'm glad they're not going to make the Super Bowl. It ups my chances of making it to the
Yes.
Super Bowl and removing all the LA fans from SoFi and squeezing a New Yorker in there. So I'm with that. A guy that has the aspirations to go back to back, Tom Brady, -11. The Falcons are washed, man. Matt Ryan, I feel bad for him. Not the ending of his career that he really wanted. Not to say it's over yet, but this team is going nowhere fast, and the Bucs are just going to lay into him. Brady's going to have a field day here. I'm going with the Bucs. I think you're with me, but I've been wrong
Yeah.
before. So what do you think here? Bucs over the Falcons?
I'm with you 100%. This may be, to me, the best pick for the week because I think they're just primed to blow out the Falcons. They're moving in different directions. Tom Brady, as you know, understands adherence. He's the most consistent player, and he's not going to let up. And the Falcons, once they get punched in the face, they're going to drop.
Next game. This is a scary one, but our guy Statsational, I saw him on our YouTube show, Wise Guys. He was on Anthony Gargano. Love it. Love what they're doing with the Wise Guys show. This one worries me a little bit. It's the Texans, 8.5 at home. Now, I heard their story here. It was, look, Carson Wentz, they really can't put away teams. He makes enough mistakes where Houston can hang in this game. So if I had to bet it, I would go Houston. I know a lot of the public money is probably on the Colts because nobody wants to bet on the Texans. So I'm with them on the Texans, but I can also stay away. This could be a stay away spot where I'm not feeling like uber confident that the Texans going to stay in this game because their team is, in shambles to some extent here. But what's your thoughts here, Colts versus Texans, man?
I actually like the Colts. It's not a stay away game for me. I think that, the Colts have a lot of talent. I think Wentz, yes, he makes a lot of mistakes, but he's also very, very talented. And that team is very talented, and they're playing at home. And the Texans don't play well on the road. So we'll see exactly. I think this is a safe bet for me. I'll take the Colts in -8.5.
Colt, I'm just going to correct you real quick. I don't know if this is swaying you at all, but the Colts are on the road here. The Houston Texans they're at home.
So it's not quite a gimme as I want. I still will take the Colts, but I was wondering at home how they weren't getting more, given more points. So even on the road, thanks for correcting me. I'll still go with the Colts. I just not as confident. It's not my pick for the week anymore.
All right. Let's slide to a team that I know you're a fan of as well. The Las Vegas Raiders, -2.5. Washington's look better. Our guys, the sharp guys, we're on the Raider side, and I'm assuming you're on the Raider side. But Washington's look better. This defense getting a little better. Heineke is finding ways, but the Raiders at home, I think they hold up here. They win by a field goal or more. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if you get to 3.5, it's a different ball game. But at 2.5, it's a pretty easy pick. And although Washington is doing better, the Raiders as well just are a better team. And I don't think Washington's quite there yet. Heineke, I like. He's a winner. He's kind of like Taysom Hill. You just like you root for him. He makes plays. He knows he's not the most talented, but he's a scrapper, and I love that in a football player, especially a quarterback.
Biggest game of the week. Belichick goes up to Buffalo. this is a real defining game. Like, this is one game that I think it happened this far into the season, week 13, where these teams really are what they're going to be. And I have no effing clue what's going to happen because the Bills have been back and forth, and the Patriots have looked really good. And Belichick looks like he's the evil genius again. I spoke to Statsational. He likes the Bills. The Bills are at home. I would think the Bills are the better team here. I think their offense could put up more points. I think Josh Allen is still the quarterback. That's one of the best in the league. And I'm going to go with the quarterback over the coach in this situation and go with the Bills. Do you want to? Is this our bet? Are we going to go against each other? Because it looks like you're going with Big Bill here. And I have no problem staying with, Buffalo here. And I like the home field advantage. I think it holds up enough for – look, it's a rookie going Monday night into Buffalo, man. So I'll go against that. Simple and plain. Bill can't cover the 3 points.
Bill, and Bill over the Bills. You're talking about the evil genius. 4 weeks ago, I said, look out for the Pats. I've put them into my Super Bowl picture now. And this man, he has all the talent that he needs. Not the best talent in the league. Not better talent than even the Buffalo Bills. But that doesn't matter to Bill Belichick because he knows how to isolate matchups. He knows how to have a sound defense, first, second contain, filling the holes and making the tackles and not making big mistakes. And although you have a young quarterback, he is, as usual, put him into the position to succeed, utilizing his skills in mitigating risk by not allowing him to utilize plays that may put him into a precarious position. Bill Belichick will beat the Bills. And there you go. And we can put some money on this one, my friend.
That's what I'm waiting for. I heard all these big words. I heard all these great sayings, these analogies.
Money talks.
So what is the bet now? So give me the bet. What are we betting on?
It's your call.
You owe me Super Bowl tickets. What else is there? Give it.
You don't got Super Bowl tickets, so you better work your way up to it. So what are you going to offer to get up to the Super Bowl ticket?
What are we going to offer?
It's one ticket, by the way. Sia has to work for himself. You got
forget Sia. Sia's out of here. Sia can negotiate on his own. I'll do this. I will something for Miles. Whatever Miles will like. I know Miles would be a good bargaining chip here. So Miles can name the price on my end, and we'll figure something out. But I like my Bills, man. I like the Bills here.
We'll work our way up. Let's say that you give Miles a gift, $200 or less, and I will credit you $200 towards your Super Bowl ticket or less.
So how many more of these bets do I need to win before I hit face value?
Look, when we get down to it, it's going to be a Masters badge versus a Super Bowl ticket for the Super Bowl.
We'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out. Let's go Bills. I like Belichick, but I'll go with the Bills. Home field advantage takes it down. David, have a good rest of your weekend, man. Money does talk here. And friendly bets are the best bets, man. You make those friendly bets, you can, get some favors done.
I got a big shout out to Jakey Bakey, who bet me money line Michigan his whole salary for a month and finally won after all these years. So the man got double paid because he put his money on the line.
I like that.
With Jakey Bakey, congratulations, Michigan over Ohio State.
Just fire him next week, and you get back. You get back to even right there.
I'll lay him off for the Christmas.
Yeah. Say Merry Christmas. You're fired. We'll come back in a month, but you can be hired again. You'll be back at even. So that was a big win. Big win for Michigan, Harbaugh, and for Jake. So shout out to Jake and shout out to everybody listening, man. Everybody have a great week and make some money. This is Money Talks. We'll be back next week, man.